think in the second half we did a much better job. They kind of put it all together. Our offense was good throughout. We just had to sharpen up on the defensive end. We were, losing guys like Cobb, giving him too many open looks. And he's a good player. You can't give him that many open looks. And we did a better job on him in the second half than a lot of their other guys.
You would have thought that if somebody said you were going to go like 25 minutes without scoring, which you did, that you guys would be in trouble. But they pretty much maintained, if not increased, the lead during that time.
I mean, we got a lot of scores, and I have confidence in all our guys that they can score the ball. Stuff like that happens, where they switched up defenses to zone, trying to limit me getting the ball in the post. They were doubling really hard. And, you got guys like CJ and Joe and Connor and everybody, and, BK, who was huge in the first half for us. When you got guys like that, I got ultimate confidence in my teammates are going to help me out, especially when I get in foul trouble as well. And they did a great job. And when I was out there, I was just trying to help them as much as I could.
Were you fresh there in the second half at the time?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I was in and out for foul trouble. Got a third one pretty quickly, but I just had to. Coach told me to stay composed and stay ready. He was going to go back to me, and I knew once I got back in there, I had to go at him. So.
What is it like when you get going, like you were going in the second half, where it's just like you get the ball and it's going in?
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of, ultimate confidence I have in myself.
CJ Frederick
anytime I
over
pass
here.
the ball, I have the ability to score or make the right play. And once I can get the ball deep post position, and we got guys like Cordell who are really unselfish and throw the ball to me down there, I feel like I can score on anybody. So, credit to my teammates who just really got me the ball in my spots, when I was open. And, it's just, nice playing for a team that everyone's unselfish and moves the ball.
CJ make your life easier?
Yeah, for sure. You miss them out there, especially with the double teams. And, when the double teams came in the first half and we swung it around, CJ's hitting threes. It's just a nice feeling to have him back in our lineup.
Thank you.
Late to the party here, so sorry if I ask a repeat question.
No problem.
Foul trouble, you haven't been in much with this year.
Yeah.
Looked like you responded pretty well from it off the bench.
Yeah, Coach told me to stay composed after I got my third one. I was just trying to, stay in there and be aggressive. Still, when I got back out there, I felt like I got a couple cheap ones, but that stuff happens, especially on the road. And I think I did a better job responding to it than I did the first time this season at San Diego State. So, I was just happy with myself in that aspect of the game, and that's something I'm just continuing to improve on. Just mentally staying locked in no matter what's happening. If I'm missing shots, I'm making shots. I'm in foul trouble, I'm not. I'm just trying to stay locked in and keep going throughout the entire game. I think that's something that I've grown with all the experience I have.
How big is it going into a game or going into 3-game homestand and getting a win on the road?
Yeah, for sure. But there's never a night off in the Big Ten. No matter if you're home or away, we got 3 big teams coming in a row. Especially starting with Michigan, who's obviously one of the better teams in the country. So we got to be locked in and it's going to be nice to be at home. We've been away from home a lot this year, but I'm really excited for these opportunities against these top-tier teams.
So what's the next? Is it Michigan on Friday?
Yeah, Michigan and then Wisconsin and Rutgers. I don't know the order. I think it's Rutgers first.
So what kind of? I know you just got done with this one, but what did you kind of take from that last game against Michigan and kind of bring it over into this one?
They were limiting our shooters a lot, and they weren't doubling, which that's a strategy they've had all year. And some post guys have really taken advantage of it. But they've won most of those games, so you got to figure out a way, to be able to get the ball inside, and they're kind of trading 2s for 3s, and we got to figure out a way, to get around that, still get a win. And I think that comes just getting stops on the defensive end, because if we feel like we can score at the pace that we did, we put up 90-some points. We got to be able to win games when we score 90 points, especially on the road. So I think at home, our big focus is just going to be defensively, stopping their transition game, limiting their ball screen defense, their ball screen, effectiveness. They killed us on the ball screen last game, and that's kind of how they won the game, was all ball screen stuff, and they really pulled away from us. They scored on ball screens just many times in a row, and they got a great point guard, Xavier Simpson, who just does a great job no matter who the big is. But Teskey's obviously great in there and on that ball screen. So I think our big focus is going to be on that, just stopping that as much as we can, and making sure we get out to those shooters and try to limit them as much as we can.
All right, appreciate it, Luka.